You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
The Formula One season has roared back into action after the summer break, and the opening session at Zandvoort delivered plenty of talking points. Lando Norris set the pace in first practice for the Dutch Grand Prix, leading his McLaren teammate Oscar Piastri by nearly 0.3 of a second. It was a strong opening statement from Norris, who not only edged out his teammate but also showed impressive consistency during the longer race simulation runs later in the session. The McLaren pair immediately looked comfortable, with both drivers finding pace early on. Norris, who trails Piastri by just 9 points in the championship standings, appeared to have the upper hand, especially on the soft tire runs. His benchmark time of 1 minute 10.278 seconds went unbeaten, keeping him firmly at the top as the checkered flag fell. Behind them, Aston Martin's Lance Stroll produced one of the surprises of the session, finishing third and just half a second off Norris. His lap came later than most of the frontrunners, taking advantage of the slightly quicker track conditions. Stroll also managed to pip his teammate Fernando Alonso by the smallest of margins, with the Spaniard settling for fourth. Williams. Alex Albon continued his run of impressive performances, slotting into fifth place ahead of reigning champion Max Verstappen, who had a rather scrappy session in front of his home fans. Verstappen was seen spinning twice, once during the main session and then again after the flag had fallen when he locked up his brakes attempting a practice start. Still, the Red Bull star escaped without major damage, though his performance suggested that the team has some work to do before qualifying. Mercedes had mixed fortunes too. George Russell managed a solid lap for 7th, while his teammate Kimi Antonelli lost most of the session after sliding off into the gravel and bringing out an early red flag. Ferrari, on the other hand, endured a difficult afternoon. Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton were only 14th and 15th fastest, with Leclerc openly frustrated over the radio, saying the team were nowhere. Their struggles left many observers wondering whether Ferrari are set for another tough weekend. Yuki Tsunoda also had a moment to forget, spinning into the gravel at turn 12 before rejoining, while several others, Hamilton included, were caught out by Zandvoort's tricky corners. The session itself stayed dry, though forecasts suggest rain could play a role over the weekend, which may shake things up even further. For now, the spotlight firmly rests on McLaren, with Norris leading Piastri and both drivers showing strong pace on both short and long runs. The team has laid down a clear marker as Formula One resumes its march through the second half of the season. Fans will be watching closely as practice continues, but if this first session is anything to go by, the Dutch Grand Prix weekend is already shaping up to be a thrilling battle. Stay subscribed for more videos.